is Three Counties Sports from BBC Three Counties.
Yeah, it's Monday Night Sport with Luke Ashmead. Hearts baseball clubs, many teams are deep into their season, so plenty to talk about. Daniel Levitt is Hearts baseball correspondent, the man who provides the in-depth coverage of the Hearts Falcons in the National Baseball League. Dan joins us right now. Hello, Dan.
Hi, Luke. Thanks for having me on.
No, welcome to the programme. It's great to speak to you. Let's start with the Falcons then, who play in the National Baseball League. They made a dramatic comeback to win Game 1 of the doubleheader versus the league leaders Southampton Mustangs yesterday.
They did indeed. They started out 3 games out of the playoffs, and they went up against Southampton, who are indeed at the top of the league at the moment. Going into the game, we couldn't really afford to lose any more games. We were down 2-1 heading into the 6th inning, and Jose Sosa, who's normally a centre fielder, actually pitched as well. So he did it all yesterday. He had the key game-winning hits yesterday. So we actually won in the end 4-2, the first game. The second game wasn't so pleasant. We went down 11 too early. But the resounding trend of the team this year has been their unwillingness to give up. And we actually fought back to 12-9. And in the last inning, we could have won it.
So the Falcons are now relying on other results going in their favour, is that right? Well,
luckily, the Southern Nationals, who are in 4th place, the 4th and final playoff spot, split their games yesterday as well. So, as it happens, we're still 3 games out heading into next week. So, we need to rely on some help from the other teams. But if we win all our remaining games, it should be playoffs for the Falcons.
How would you compare this season to last? Not as successful, clearly.
Well, no, definitely not. This season's been a bit of a struggle with piling up the injuries. It's the old saying, the injury bug.
Right.
A couple of key players went down early, and we've had to call on some last-minute recruits. Last season was pretty much plain sailing all the way to the playoffs. This season has been a bit more uphill, but it's not over yet. And it's definitely getting exciting.
So, am I right in saying that the Falcons have got to win all the games? So, the next up is a double header, isn't it, over Bracknell Blazers?
That's correct. Yeah, we've got 2 home games against Bracknell on Sunday at home. So, I wouldn't say they're absolutely must win mathematically. We can afford, I think, one loss, one more loss. But yeah, they are crunch games now, and anything can go.
How did you end up reporting on baseball then? I'm curious. You cover the Hertfordshire Baseball Club. Why? What got you into this?
Well, I've actually been a lifelong fan of baseball, the Major League Baseball in America and Canada.
Right. Are you from there? Did you live there, or do you love the sport?
All my family are from Toronto in Canada, so I went there when I was 13 years old. Just during one time, I fell in love with the game. Since then, I've followed it quite closely, staying up quite late due to the time differences. But no, it was just actually this year I've started to get into the media and journalism side of it. And I've been following Hearts last couple of years, so I spoke to them and just got into it, really.
Oh, it's an incredible club with the many different teams that are there as well. And once I've finished speaking to you, I'll talk about some of the other things that are going on. But it's mainly the Falcons that you're looking at then, and you'll continue to do that. The setup there is just superb, isn't it? As far as not only the Falcons but all the other teams that are running off it.
No, absolutely. I mean, baseball is by no means popular in England and the UK.
Yeah.
It's certainly growing, but some of the other American sports definitely overshadow it. For example, basketball and American football.
Yeah.
So walking into the Hearts baseball program, the complex, it was just refreshing to see not only a team in the top tier in the English league, but all the age groups that go down. We've got 3 or 4 reserve adults teams, the under 18s right down to the under 12s. So I was impressed by the setup and just the coverage of it, really.
Listen, it's been cracking talking to you. Really appreciate your time, and hopefully we'll catch up again soon on baseball. Thanks very much. There's Daniel Levitt there, Hearts baseball correspondent, and so much good news to talk about. The Under-18 European Championship is going to be played in July 2015. The host country will be announced shortly. 3 Hearts players, Jake Keres, Tom Armstrong, Will Zucker, have developed with Hearts youth programmes. They're making headlines in the NBL and internationally now. So there's so much good stuff to talk about in Hertfordshire. The club welcomes new players throughout the year. Me and Jeff went down last year, and it was one of the things I did actually beat him in, which is rare at the moment, me beating Jeff at anything. Teams in different leagues to suit everyone, boys, girls, different age groups. You can find out all the information, heartsbaseball.com, and you can get involved. It's cracking fun.
This is Three Counties Sports from BBC Three Counties Radio.